excited he was to be here, and it's like, okay, I like you now because you like this place. But all of the pre-race, I think, is going to be outstanding. Eric Shank's had this crazy idea of having some helicopters fly over on the first lap going around. That's going to be cool. They're going to use drones like they've never used drones before. We had to talk to the drivers in the drivers meeting about both those things so that they're aware of it. But I think the way they're going to cover the driver's eye camera, I mean, they've just invested so much in the consumer at home's experience of how they see and learn and feel about NTT IndyCar Series racing. So for me, it's the pre-race and then just all the different cameras. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You mentioned to me when we were talking about Eric earlier this month and his impact on bringing this first Indy 500 to Fox, that you guys were working on something special that if you guys pulled off would be really cool. Is that what you were talking about with the helicopters or something else?
No, it was getting helicopters in and trying to do that and that, having them fly basically at eye level with the folks in the paddock penthouse, and that's it's just that kind of stuff is really cool for us to do. I told you from the very moment we announced, the number of text messages early on and now phone calls almost every day. He'll check in the evening, say, hey, how are things going? To have an executive like that care so much of our sport, have so many ideas, be here as part of it, we're really lucky to have him. And I know we've had up and downs on the ratings in terms of year-over-year stuff. But it's a long-term play that I think is absolutely going to pay off because of the investment and the passion that they have for the brand and making sure that we grow it.
Before we let you go here, we start to get close to this pre-race pageantry that we all look so much forward to. What is your favorite moment of these pre-race ceremonies that we have here for the 500?
I think I alluded to it a minute ago. My favorite moment of pre-race, but my favorite moment of the year is back home again in Indiana. Mm-hmm. There's nothing quite. I got to do a really cool thing yesterday. So I have a tradition with Jim Corneliuson after he gets done performing, because we do a rehearsal, on Saturday. So about 4:30 or 5 o'clock he's done, and we meet at the pagoda and we celebrate together with a beer. And so we were sitting drinking the beer. I said, hey, have you done the starting line experience at the museum, the renovated museum? Because what do you think about seeing yourself there? Because he's part of it. And he said, I haven't been yet. So I took him over, and the two of us standing there and watching his expression and listening to him talk about how cool it is to see him, because he doesn't see it from that angle, right? So that was really cool to do with him. But that's my favorite 90 seconds. Tears rolling down my face. Turn right around. I get in a Corvette and end up running 130 miles an hour down the backstretch with some executive who I say, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. Let's go. It's pretty cool.
That's very cool. Well, Doug Boles, IMS and IndyCar president, thanks so much for joining us on Pit Pass Live. Hope you have a great 500.
Thank you.
As a big fan of the Indy 500, IndyCar, thanks for what you're doing, Doug. You're doing a heck of a job.
I appreciate it. Well, love it like you guys do. Thanks so much.